Good afternoon or good morning. Actually, it's still morning, not quite afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. I know this is highly unusual for me because I have this, I don't know why, it's not quite paralyzing, but it's definitely a fear of going live, which is so unusual because I'm okay in front of a lot of people. I am not afraid of public speaking, but there's something about talking to this little dot in the camera without being able to see and interact with, the people that I'm talking to. So today I wanted to do something that I've been sitting on for a really long time. And it's something that I know I need to do. One, to get over this crazy fear of talking to that little dot. Two, it's something that I know will serve my audience better. So, with that, this is going to be my little experimentation into mini episodes. So, without further ado, let's get going. So, today I want to bring or talk to you or look at self sabotage. We all do it, right? And tell me if this sounds like you too. Um, Self sabotage often looks a lot like you're the master of being busy, but not productive, right? We can all identify with that. We are getting ready to get ready. We plan the plan. We revisit the plan and then we revisit some more, right? Or maybe another symptom or experience with self sabotage is you're the victim more than the victor, right? Do we know people like this? If blame were a game, they'd have the trophy. But I get it. Things are never their fault, right? Or maybe here's another symptom of self sabotage: negativity. Always negative. Oh, I can't. Oh, I wish. Or, oh, if only. Or here's the big one: when, right? And let's see. Whine, whining about what's happening, whining about all of the things that are outside of our control, or whining about all of the things that didn't go our way, instead of taking some time to celebrate the wins. And I know as an entrepreneur, a lot of times we get so focused on next. What's next? We are perpetual planners, right? We can plan till the cows come home, right? But it's that actual implementation and execution that holds us up. And this is where I want to talk to you about 3 quick ways to stop self sabotage. Okay. Number 1 is basically stop starting over, right? Stop starting over. We start something, but then instead of finishing it, we go back to the beginning and we want to perfect it. We want to make it better. We keep retooling it. We keep reworking it, right? Stop. Instead of always starting over, maybe just break that goal down smaller and smaller and smaller until you actually see a win. It's finished. Maybe instead of 3 priorities every day, you focus on 1 and finish it. Okay? And there's a reason for that. Maybe instead of the diet and exercise plan that you're gonna start, but you don't because it's so overwhelming. You know, you made it so overwhelming. You know, you planned out your meals, and well, now you planned out the meals, but now you got to go shop for the meals. And then after you shop for the meals, then you have to make them for the whole week, right? Then, you know, then you got to prepackage them. And then, oh, well, now I got to sit and do the workout schedule or whatever. Stop. Rein it in. Instead of doing the whole plan that you know you're self-sabotaging because you know you're not going to follow through and actually finish and do it, right? Maybe for one day. Instead, maybe you just commit to, I'm going to have a salad and go for a walk today. And then you do it. Hey, that felt good. Maybe I'll do it again tomorrow. And then the next day. And then the next day. And the reason for this is because it gives you momentum. Don't ignore the power of momentum, right? That's number 2. So number 1 is stop starting over. Number 2, don't discount the power of momentum. Why? Because when you have those little wins and that inspires you to do it again and again and again, well, consistency breeds progress. Progress brings momentum. Momentum is what gives you confidence, and confidence is what gives you results and motivates you to keep going. Okay? So stop starting over. Don't discount momentum. And this one's a little bit harder. And this is for those of us who always gravitate or want to gravitate towards the negative. And, you know, this speaks to our perpetual planning and perfection, is focus on even if more than what if. See, we get all caught up in, well, what if this happens? Well, what if that happens? Well, what if they don't like it? What if I look like an idiot? What if I don't make any sense? Or what if, you know, it doesn't work? Well, did it not work, or did it not work the way that you perfectly had it planned in your mind? There's a difference. Okay. So anytime you catch yourself saying, oh, I'm afraid, what if this happens? Stop yourself and say, you know what? Even if this happens, I'm going to be okay. If nobody likes this live, I'm going to be okay. I'm still going to write blog posts. I'm still going to create courses. I'm still going to help women get past their fears, even if. Okay? So that's my little nugget for you today. Again, I hope to follow my own advice with this little live fear that I have and stop self-sabotaging myself and, planning in perfection and replacing the what if with even if, and stop starting over. Stop creating visions of perfection in my mind that hinder me from just going out and doing it. You can't improve what you don't do. So even if this sucks and nobody watches it, I'm going to be okay because now I have something to improve. I have something to get better at, and I have a win. I did it. I overcame the fear and I did it anyway. Do it scared. Courage is a mindset. Okay. And then the third thing, don't ignore the power of momentum, because that is what propels you to make progress. And that's what will help you gain confidence. And that confidence is very motivating. Okay. So I'm Dina Farrell, and I hope that this tip helped you to maybe overcome some of your self-sabotaging behaviors and even maybe mindset beliefs. So if you like this video, go ahead and like it. Follow, like the page. Find me over at dinafarrell.com, where you can get blogs, printables. Speaking of printables, I'm actually going to put a link in the comments for a free cheat sheet. 5 ways that we typically sabotage our goals. All right, I'll put that in the comments and stop yabbering. Have a good day.